It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, 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 easy.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll send a tight end in motion. Right to the air goes Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Go. Howell. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Go! Smash, smash! 70 Lions! Come back team! Come back team! Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
Back to throw. Howell. To the goal line and in. Paige Stover. Touchdown, Houston. It's his second touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yellow!
First down throw. Mahomes gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow!
We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second down and 3.
43. Yellow!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and 10.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Catch made there by Burks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing is Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get it inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And the tackle is made at about the 6. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Here now, second down and goal.
Yellow. 15.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return starts from the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Texans 14, Chiefs 3.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Howell out of the pistol. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Howell. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Hey! Buffalo 18! Warrior 70! 60 back, yeah! 60 back, yeah!
They'll throw with Howell. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On the set. 79 Bronco. Back at 60. Big alert.
In motion comes Andrews.
Riggs.
Throwing is Howell. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now it's Howell. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
In motion comes Andrews. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They send the tight end in motion. A run on 1st and goal. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now it is 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, 43, 15, come back! Watch out!
Throwing is Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
Yellow, yellow! Yellow! Watch out!
A first down throw for Mahomes. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
43! 43!
Motion man is Rice. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. Seemed like everybody was chasing their own sack instead of just rushing him as a unit.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And the tackle is made at about the 6. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
15.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They motion the slot man left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Howell. He'll let one go down the middle. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, Houston. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I don't need to.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. He's got it. That's Burks. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Yellow.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
A 3-yard loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
Line right. Right side.
That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, KC. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie. 19 right.
Howell. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
18 left. 18 left. Ready. Check go.
Back to throw. Howell. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
At the 30-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Line right. Right side.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Right side.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. They're called in at the 2. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion man is Rice.
Right side.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Here we go. One final play. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.